Okay, so today we are looking at the Paytm, maybe considering the yesterday data. So you have done Paytm on intraday, right?
Yes, yes, huh.
Okay. So let us see the Paytm, the entire history. Okay, not this is not very old stock, so I'm just looking at the daily.
Mm.
Okay, weekly also not. So if I look at the daily also,
Mm.
okay. So since it got listed somewhere in last year
Mm.
or last to last year, November to 2021. Since then, it basically it fell down, and after that, it is a kind of a sideways. That is the entire history. So normally, when you do the analysis, just look at the overall history, and if you look at the support, the day it started, it is no only falling down. So I'll put just a some resistance here. Why it is not working today's indicator? Um, okay, there might. Okay, so this is the all-time high, and after that, it is moving down only. So somewhere there's under. So this is the and there is some issue in that investing.com today looks like. Okay, what else is happening here? So it's kind of a support resistance, and the lowest point is here. So overall, okay, can you able to see what I mean? What is happening? So since the day it listed down in the stock market, it fell down, and after that, it is the sideways. And
जी.
this is as per the Dow theory. Okay, now we can look at what is happening in intraday. Okay, so if it's the intraday, that means daily time frame we can have a in MACD, and the 4 hour or hourly basis we can look at the other two indicators. So what is the MACD? I just added MACD, and
Yeah.
as per the decision sheet, what we have learned, MACD is showing a positive crossover. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
and we'll see the RSI and stochastic. I will close the MACD and add two more indicators, RSI and stochastic. Okay. And these
Okay.
two indicator we will look into the lower time frame because we are doing the intraday. So
Mm.
daily will be the tide, that is MACD, and the 4 hour or hourly will be the wave under which we need to see these two oscillators. So I'm first selecting 4 hourly, or
Mm.
so in 4 hour, if you see, this is the negative crossover is happening, and RSI is kind of went down and again went up, and it is slightly. So RSI is giving a up signal and stochastic is giving a down signal. Same time, let us see what is happening hourly basis. Hourly
Okay.
basis is also is a similar. Hourly basis RSI is down and the stochastic is still up. So
Mm.
if you look at yesterday, so look at what has happened yesterday. Okay,
जी.
I have not read yesterday, but we can look into. So yesterday's candle is this one, this red candle.
The yeah.
Okay, so when we look yesterday, we will only see the yesterday's candle. Okay, we'll just remove this symbol and see. Yesterday was 9th, right? So 9th,
Yeah.
first candle of the 9th. See 9:30. This is
Mm.
9. Okay, so the first green candle is this one. So I will just mark. So what was the time that you took trade yesterday? So we'll try to do exactly what you did. We'll try to replicate. What was the time frame that you entered in the market? 9:30, 10:30, or which time frame?
Okay.
Uh, so yesterday आपने कौन से टाइम पर मार्केट एंट्री ली थी?
9:30 आई थिंक 9:30 पे लिया था मैंने।
ओके, 9:30.
जब मैंने लिया था तो स्टॉक रेट 737 था उस टाइम।
Okay, 7:37. So 9:30. So
यस
9:30 candle is this one. Whatever I have
यस
marked in a horizontal line. Okay. And so we will try to analyze what exactly is happening. At 9:30 yesterday, that is this candle. Um, so as per the learning, so 9:30 means yesterday we can first look into daily and MACD. What MACD was giving a signal. So yesterday candle was this red candle. So as per the yesterday data, MACD was up. Can you see the MACD here down?
यस यस
MACD is giving a buy signal. So suppose if you had done a yesterday analysis, then even the day before yesterday candle is also giving a buy signal. It is a positive
ओके
crossover. Blue is above red. Now after that, yesterday if you could have done the analysis as per the decision sheet at 9:30. So after that MACD we don't need. MACD is giving a buy signal. Okay, we can close. What about the other two indicator? RSI is giving. RSI is kind of a flat. After up, it is up exactly but that moment, and yeah, it is up at this candle, right? Because rest of the candle we don't have information, right? Okay, and stochastic is it is not, it is flat. So if it is I think that point of time is stochastic. You might have seen. I'm just looking at the same time frame. It is below red. So there is a contradiction between RSI and stochastic itself.
ओके
Okay. So stochastic and RSI both are giving a contradictory signal. MACD is giving a buy signal, right? So if you would have followed the decision sheet, maybe that was not the right time to take any trade in that in this stock. Let us see what are the other things. If suppose maybe considering the considering the stochastic and MACD, sorry, considering the RSI and MACD. So between RSI and stochastic, suppose you need to give a preference sometime, then always give a, I mean, typically RSI has a preference than the stochastic. Because in this example, stochastic and RSI are contradictory, but RSI is giving a positive signal in terms of buying. And MACD is also telling the buying signal. So you could have maybe a tried, okay, one
ओके
example. But in this one, because you have just started, right? So it's like
यस
when you have started learning the driving, it is always recommended that try driving in a less crowded place where you have a clear vision, right? Less maybe traffic
ओके
or people. In this trade, in this one, there is a I can say there was not a clarity. Okay, so ideally, I mean, you could have, it is not recommended to take a trade. Maybe you could have waited for next one more candle. So suppose you have not taken the trade here. Was there any trade further? So after this one, maybe try looking at the next candle. Okay, that this is the 10:30 after 9:30. Oh no, sorry, 9. This is the 8:30 candle, the first candle of 9. This is the 9:30 candle. So 9:30 also it is a kind of a similar.
ओके
No, no, sorry, 9:30. RSI, see MACD wise, because we have looked at the daily, so MACD is giving a buy signal. Okay, but RSI here is a flat. After up, it become flat at this moment. You can are you able to follow me? So I'm just putting one more horizontal line, or sorry, vertical line. So RSI just before this line, RSI is becoming a kind of flat, and
Hmm.
MAC, okay, flat, or if I do it little bit down. So RSI is giving a, I think it is a slight, it is a slightly down. It is up, then flat, and flat to down signal it is providing. That means that kind of a sell signal. At the same time, stochastic is, I don't think it is saying stochastic. Let me put the line, and then we should be able to know what stochastic is saying. So I just click a line. So stochastic is saying up. Okay, look at this particular that hourly candle. Stochastic is saying up, and RSI is saying down. So there is a still contradiction. Maybe we can, okay, just try in another next 1 hour. So that is the 10:30. Sorry. Yes, this is the 10:30 candle. Okay. What is happening in 10:30 candle? Uh, so here RSI is giving a down. Well, maybe that means RSI is giving a sell signal, and
Hmm.
stochastic is also giving a sell signal. Okay.
Okay.
So typically in intraday, there is a two ways. See, if it is either you can go the combination of uh, daily and hourly. Sorry, daily 4 hourly. That is one combination. Daily and hourly another combination. One more combination is there. That is a 4 hour, hour and hour. Sorry, 4 hour. So in 4 hour you can check MACD, and hourly or
Hmm.
15 minute you can check the other two indicators. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let us try that combination. So I just changed the current uh, the time frame as a 4 hour. So in 4 hour
Mhm.
time frame, I am going to check MACD. What MACD is suggesting. Okay. So the I have added the 4 hour. So 4 hours MACD is still kind of up or trying to become a flat. Okay, so here MACD, just look at the MACD. So here somewhere here, so MACD is a stopped here, and it is kind of flat. There's another, see, we are trying to see now, because if you wanted to do, suppose you are preferring a day trading. Okay, so
Okay.
in a day trading, there may be again multiple combination. So 4 hour to 1 hour, and then 1 hour to 15 minutes also. So 1 hour means in 1 hour you can check MACD, and in 15
Hmm.
minutes the other two
Hmm.
indicators. So I'm just checking
Okay.
that combination also. Okay, let us try 1 hour and then 15 minutes. So 1 hour, what is happening? I'll just put one more down here just to clearly identify what is happening. So MACD, if I'm keeping it 1 hour, it is up, and after that it is kind of a becoming flat,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Uh, so and but it is not giving a clear indication of the flat. So I will maybe move my 1 hour, even one more next hour. So next hour is what is 10? Okay, sorry. So earlier I was 9:30 candle. Now I move to 10:30 candle. So 10:30
Hmm.
candle, I will move all indicators, especially MACD. So MACD, if you look at down, it's a 10:30 candle. And I will first observe the MACD in hourly. So here at 10:30 candle, MACD is clearly giving a down tick. It has not done the crossover, but it is clearly down tick. Okay, started moving down. So that means MACD is giving a sell signal. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I will move to the lower time frame. and I will observe a RSI and stochastic. So I change the time frame now 15 minutes. Okay. In 15 minutes,
Hmm.
let us see what is happening. So it's in 15 minutes, the RSI is clear cut down tick. Is a it is giving is coming from down, and this exactly on this 15 minute is clearly down. And and also look what is stochastic. Stochastic is, so it went up at that particular 15 minute. Stochastic is not giving a very clear signal of sell. It is still up. However, as I suggested, whenever you need to compare between RSI and stochastic, okay, RSI and
Hmm.
stochastic, if RSI and stochastic is not in sync, mostly you prefer RSI. I mean, whatever the RSI is suggesting, you can go with that. So RSI has a more value. So there was a possibility that, okay, let us see what the other indicators are saying, right? So RSI and MACD both are saying sell signal. Stochastic is not clear yet. But
Okay.
suppose if you just wait for one more 15 minutes, because it's a matter of 15-minute waiting, right? So
Hmm.
I'm just moving one more 15 minutes, because in trading, this is the what I can that the timing is very important. Okay.
Hmm.
So RSI is again the down tick and it become a flat. So still it is a sell signal. Stochastic has again given a clear sell signal. Okay. So the
Hmm.
candle which is getting formed at 10:45 at 10 to 10:45 a.m. It has given a clear sell signal considering the MACD plus RSI and stochastic both. So double screen signal, double screen test or evaluation is saying the sell signal. Now,
Hmm.
if you go to your decision sheet, what are the other things that you need to check? If you please suggest. After that, I think there will be the candle, right? What is the
Hmm.
chart pattern or the candles? So in this time frame, 15 minutes, um, not nothing very much clear. Maybe I can move to 1 hour just to have one more one. So if you go to one hour, so this candle formation is done. This might be in progress. Be after that the candle is not there,
Hmm.
right? So
Hmm.
but you are in intraday, and normally, I mean, the individuals are desperate to take a trade. So again, I will move to maybe in 1 hourly, because earlier it shows the bullish candle. Okay, candle is showing bullish. At the same time,
Hmm.
the recent indicators has giving a sell signal. That means I don't have a very clear cut indication from the candlestick pattern. In that case, maybe I'll just go to the 15 minute and the lower time frame also I can check if there is any indication of you know uh,
Hmm.
from the candlestick pattern what is happening. So at 10:45 candle, there are two previous candle which has given a kind of a sell bearish candle, right? So bearish candle is again a sell signal example. The current one, it is a kind of a it's called doji. It's a neutral candle. So based on the current candle, it is not saying anything. But the previous two candles are saying, because both are the
Hmm.
red candle, it is
Hmm.
telling is indicating a sell signal, right? Considering this the color,
Hmm.
there is no clear cut chart pattern, so we can leave it. What are the other thing um, that we need to check if you open the decision sheet? Uh,
Volume.
Volumes. Okay, so from the volume perspective also it is not very clear. The volume is lower than the average volume.
Hmm.
So volume is also not supporting. What else
Okay.
we can check? Anything else you have that you can check as per the decision sheet? Uh,
Hmm.
Let me open the decision sheet. Uh, um, so here is the decision sheet. What else we can check? So volume, then
Hmm.
we need to check the EMA, moving average, right?
Hmm.
So let us add the EMA value, and okay, not only one, we need three EMAs. So what other EMA we can check? One is we need 5,
Hmm.
another one is 13, and then 26. Okay, so
Hmm.
in 15 minutes, in 15 minutes chart, so EMA, as per the EMA,
Hmm.
uh, there has not a clear cut, any crossover has not happened yet, right? So EMA is still suggesting not to take EMA is not in our favor. It is like latest EMA, like 5 value is becoming a flat. It is maybe giving an indication, but it has not yet uh, clearly indicated.
Hmm.
Okay, right. So
Okay.
okay, but there are okay. See, in the next level, there are some more things that we are going to learn. So maybe we will not discuss about that. But this is the two. This the first level. It always provides the very safe trade. Okay, so as per the EMA, it is
Okay.
still saying wait for few more 15 minutes. At least one negative crossover happens, right? So if
Okay.
you go by the EMA is still contradicting. So initially whenever you see any contradictory result, better it is always recommended to wait, right? It's like
Hmm.
whenever we are seeing traffic or red signal and we are driving, learning to drive first time, better to
Yes.
slow down or stop.
Look.
Okay, so that is what
Hmm.
the EMA is saying. Other thing as positive, right? So maybe because we are doing intraday, we could have in this situation we could have wait for few more time, and few more time is nothing but a multiple of 15 minutes. So let us move one more 15-minute later. We suppose we have waited one more 15 minutes and we moved
Hmm.
here. Okay. So in this next one also, look at the RSI and stochastic are with you, but EMA wise is
Hmm.
still saying that okay, wait. So maybe we can wait one more 15 minutes here. Okay. And
Hmm.
still it is not crossover happened. Next 15 minutes, crossover has not happened, but there is a clear cut downward trend started, right?
Okay.
But still we can wait because we need a confirmation because we are the newcomer to the market. We need more much, as much as conviction possible to minimize our trade. Okay.
Hmm.
So maybe when we could have waited one more candle, and at
Hmm.
11:45, so most of the indicator could have given a sell signal, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
This one is again down and flat. Whenever down and flat, still it is considered the same down. Okay.
Okay.
So here a negative crossover has started, and here it is again with caution. We can take a trade, and whenever we maybe we take a trade at this one. So the the high of the previous candle, because it has a good volume, that high of the
Hmm.
previous volume will be that value will be my stop loss. That means if the stock price, uh so far it is giving us a sell signal, so maybe any whatever the market price at this candle 11:45 candle, maybe
Hmm.
I'll decide to take a trade. Okay. and
Hmm.
uh, and the previous, if it is moved below, sorry, above the previous candle, that may be my stop loss. That means, I mean, stop loss means it has not moved in my direction, and I will wait till this price point. If it has moved above the previous up, so that means if I hover my mouse in this previous 11:30 candle, the high of that
Hmm.
candle is how much? It is a 731.45. Okay. So maybe suppose if
Okay.
it has moved 731.5, if it crosses above, I will simply exit without thinking anything. Okay. And targets, how to decide a target? We know that we'll need to put a support or resistance. So EMA, because we have already taken, so I'll just hide it just to have a clarity on the chart.
Hmm.
Okay. And then I will try putting support or resistance. So maybe I'll just move little higher time frame so that it will be easy for me to uh, put a support or resistance. Okay. So
Hmm.
I think here in this one we will, there is a one special case is happening. What is special case? So normally we learn that support how to put a support or resistance. Anything the
Hmm.
top where the price strikes and coming down, that will be the resistance. And support is wherever price has to taking the took the support and went up, that would be the support. So support is down and resistance is up, right? That is what we learn.
Okay.
uh, so we'll try putting some more support and resistances. So here is one. Okay.
Hmm.
So try putting something. So this one is the still here it is resistance. In this price point it is broken, and when the price went up, the same support line will act, sorry, the same resistance line will act as a support. So same thing happened here. There is a one. Okay. And if you look at one more resistance, so one more resistance is here. Price touched here and again, came down. He look at this area, it is something interesting is happening. Maybe that is the one classic example. So in this area, okay, there is no any
Hmm.
candle formation happens, right?
Hmm.
It is a gap. So we are looking at the hourly chart. So for example, which date? 5th of May. 5th of May,
Hmm.
the closing price was how much? Clo- Closing price was 726. Sorry, this one 691.40. Right?
Hmm.
Because a green
Hmm.
candle, that means it is closed somewhere here.
Hmm.
Okay. But the next, if you look at the next candle, lowest is 7702. So one closing is 679. Let's assume, sorry, not 691. Okay. Look at
Hmm.
here. C is the here the low. So it closed as 691.40. At the next
Hmm.
candle start is at open 7702. So around 10
Hmm.
rupees, 10 rupees gap. In between there is no candle. So it is that's called phenomena is called gap up. So
Hmm.
price suddenly went up. Right. So
Hmm.
in the technical analysis, when we do a support and resistance, any gap is also considered as a uh, support or resistance depending on the movement of the stock. So for example, if you look at, I just kept these two line. One line is this below one, other is the below one. Maybe I'll just keep it in a maroon, and upper one is the blue. Okay. So just look
Hmm.
at the gap between these two lines. Okay. So if I suppose I keep the resistance here, this will be the line, the maroon line, and if I keep, sorry, this is the resistance basically. And if
Mm.
I go to the after the gap, there's another, if I put the another support line, it will be act as support. But in between whatever the gap area, it will all the gap also works as a support and resistance. Why? Because that was the price in the recent past, it is just jumped up. So whenever the price
Mm.
will touch into this region, there is a high possibility that it will take a strong support. Okay. So in general, consider that gaps are also work also gaps can also work as a support and resistance depending on the context. And if you look at the price movement, it took a support from here, price went up and again came down. And here
Mm.
it does the false breakdown, that is tries breaking it again, but price again moved up from here. That means this area has took a support. But again, this is the future movement. We just need to consider only at the time frame where I kept this vertical line. So, but before price is here, we already had this support line, isn't it? Considering the past data, we can have this support line. Okay. So
Okay.
in future, whenever the falling market, support line will be one of the targets, right? So what it means that if the price is falling, there is a possibility that it may take support from that support line and can move up. So my first target in the this falling market will be at this support line. Okay, and that support line we already got from the previous history. You got my point here?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, so I mean coming back to the current time frame, that is 15 minutes. Okay.
Mm.
So I will take a entry, that means here in the short entry I will take. Okay. Short entry means
Mm.
I will first sell and buy it later. So I will take a short entry here, and this is my target. So whenever I will take a trade, I will I will exit based on only two parameters. Okay, either it will hit my targets or it will hit my uh, stop loss. So
Mm.
if it is started moving up, that means the high of the previous candle. I'm just keeping
Mm.
this is my stop loss. So I will wait till this price point in case it is started moving up. Uh, However, in reality, if I would have waited here, it's went for
Mm.
some sideways direction. Okay, but it never crossed the high of the candle which we on which we took the trade. So we could have taken trade here anytime in 15 minutes here, and we could have waited very patiently. And then after some time, I think on the same day or other day, let me see. So yesterday was which date? Yesterday was 9.
9.
Okay. So yesterday, I think, so till here, this is the 2:15, 2:30, 2:45. So yesterday, suppose if you wanted to have exited yesterday, so either
Mm.
because this particular line is, and you need to close your trade yesterday. So maybe, and here is the support, right? So
Mm.
because it has moved very closer to this one, and after that it started moving up. Okay, and the time is also going. So typically, just
Mm.
consider this one. Your last trade you should close before maybe somewhere near 320, 325, right?
Okay.
So
Mm.
if you see that is the maximum weight. If your target gets achieved before that, you should exit.
Mm.
But because you are doing the intraday and you have sold the stock first, that means you need to square off your position.
Mm.
Okay. So whenever you took a trade, there's a are you using Zerodha or any other account?
Jirodha.
Okay, zero. So in Zerodha, whenever you are taking entry, it asks, are you doing the intraday or CNC, like a like carry for tomorrow? Check. Okay. So I think if you, so either maybe if your target has not yet achieved because it is that you have sold the stock first, you have to square off your position. There is no other way for now.
Okay.
There is a way
Hmm.
to do, but that is a part of futures. That we learn as part of the level 3. But when we are
Mm-hmm.
doing the stocks, whatever entry you took, especially the short entry, that means if you have sold the stock here, you have to buy it on the same day. So same
Okay.
day means this is the 230 candle, and after 230
Hmm.
candle, it is started moving up. Okay,
Hmm.
so whenever it started moving up, maybe you can try exiting either at this candle or maybe after that candle, because it is trying to go up. So either 230 or 245, you could have made a exit. Okay, so suppose
Okay.
if you could have made a exit maybe after you have waited that this is again target had not achieved and you have some more time. So we could have waited
Hmm.
maybe one more candle, that is at 1445 candle, but again still again a green candle. Then in that case you can safely plan to exit for that date, because it's about the 3 o'clock and it has kind of a changing the direction. Okay, and
Hmm.
future we don't know. So better to be in a safer side, you could have exited at maybe the
Hmm.
second green candle. So
Okay.
even you consider the top of the second green candle, let us see
Hmm.
whatever is your uh, you know kind of a profit. So maybe suppose you have taken only one uh,
Hmm.
stock. So what is the price? Maybe this whatever the selected value. So high open high close. Sorry, open is this one high 730.
Hmm.
And let's say that okay, in between you might have took a trade. So 730 is the high, low is 726. So that is not
Hmm.
much of the price very snappy. So maybe 2 rupees. So let's say that intermediate value is maybe say 728.
Hmm.
Okay. So 728 you could have sold 720. Just remember the value, and then this may be the other this second green candle you could have exited, and that's high and low is 7 8 and 7 4. So 7 8 and 7 4. Let us say 7 6. Okay, what was the earlier value? 728. So 728 minus 7 6. 7.
Hmm.
Okay, so that means around 22 rupees uh, profit. 22 rupees profit you could have made per
Hmm.
per stock. So number of stock you could have maybe sold it multiplied by 26 rupees. That was yours. That could have been your profit. So
Okay.
so now based on the based on the the way we did the analysis and the way today, and now you just
Hmm.
try to understand yourself and share. I mean, what are the things that maybe the mistake that you have done? क्या yesterday
Hmm.
आपका क्या गलती हुआ था? um, तो हमको वैसे ही आई मीन वैसे ही सीखने को मिलेगा कि हाँ, कल हमने मे बी एनालिसिस करते समय क्या मिस्टेक किया है, हमने एमएससीडी को प्रॉपरली चेक किया या फिर हमने जल्दबाजी में ट्रेड ले लिया. हाँ, इट्स लाइक अ बेकिंग अ केक, राइट? अगर हमने उसको
Hmm.
समय से पहले निकाल देंगे तो केक का हलवा हो जाएगा. ज्यादा देर तक
Hmm.
करेंगे तो बर्न हो जाएगा टाइम. ओके, तो हम उसको बीच में
Hmm.
प्रॉपरली देखते रहते हैं. ओके कि हाँ
Hmm.
properly हुआ है. Similarly, यहाँ भी है wait and watch. So in intraday also, we need to wait and watch till it is
ये
making us a.
मैंने देखना बंद कर दिया था ना।
हाँ जी.
मैंने देखना बंद कर दिया था एक्चुअली थोड़ी ना। मैंने
हाँ.
टाइम नहीं
ओके.
दिया।
हाँ, करेक्ट.
हम्म।
सो देखिए इंट्राडे में इम्पोर्टेंट है ना कि क्या है कि जब तक ट्रेड होगा उसमें आपको थोड़ी देर मतलब बैठना पड़ेगा. सो
हम्म।
और मूवमेंट थोड़ा फास्ट ही रहता है. आई मीन व्हेन स्पेशली व्हेन यू टेक द ट्रेड.
हम्म।
So there are two ways. Okay, while taking the trade, you can maybe put your targets, exit and entry both. So there is a option, right? While you putting the taking the trade, there is a option to put a stop loss, and then
हम्म।
once you put the stop loss, and maybe you can
Hmm.
put one more order. It is
Hmm.
called as a GTT. Okay, GTT means I'm not sure if you have used GTT. उसमें एक फीचर है जिसको बोलते हैं गुड ट्रिल ट्रिगर। तो जब तक आपका वो कंडीशन मेट नहीं होगा तब तक वो ऑर्डर आपका वैसे ही रहता है, जैसे ही वो कंडीशन मेट होता है वो
Hmm.
ऑटोमेटिकली ऑर्डर प्लेस हो जाता है। तो इवन if you are doing intraday also, and if you because of something if you are not able to sit in front of the terminal, you can use
Hmm.
that features. So stop loss
हाँ,
feature while
यूज
हाँ
किया
जी,
था ये गुड का।
हाँ जी।
आज मैंने यूज किया था जीटीटी।
ओके ग्रेट। तो काम किया था।
हाँ जी।
ओके ओके ग्रेट। तो कल आपने 9:30 पे क्या परचेज बाय किया था, सेल किया था?
मैंने बाई किया था।
हाँ। अच्छा देखिए, एक और होता है साइकोलॉजिकली। होता क्या है कि
हम्म।
साइकोलॉजिकली हम बाई करने में ज्यादा विश्वास रखते हैं।
ओके।
ये मेरे साथ भी हुआ है। लेकिन
हम्म।
एनालिसिस के अकॉर्डिंग जो हो रहा है हमको वही करना है। तो हम
हम्म।
मोस्टली क्या होता है ना कि हम उसमें व्हाइल टेकिंग द ट्रेड वी टेंड टू मिक्स आवर इमोशन।
हम्म।
वो कॉमन मिस्टेक है। आई मीन यू आर नॉट द ओनली वन दैट नॉट टू
हम्म।
डू दैट मिस्टेक। और
ओके।
पहला है कि हम एनालिसिस के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं जाते हैं। दूसरा है कि हम जनरली हमारा मन बाई करने का ज्यादा रहता है
हम्म।
नेचुरली, कि हम पहले बाई
हम्म।
करने में करेंगे बाद में सेल करेंगे। लेकिन हमें करना,
हम्म।
अगर हमें एनालिसिस अगर बोलता है कि हाँ सेल करना है तो हमको सेल ही करना है।
ओके।
ओके।
हम्म।
एंड ओवरऑल इन जनरल अगर आप देखिए, ओवरऑल क्या होता है ना, किसी भी स्टॉक का प्राइस जब फॉल होता है तो फॉल बहुत तेजी से होता है एज कंपेयर टू
हम्म।
द राइज। तो
हम्म।
ओके, इफ यू रिमेम्बर द इनिशियल इंट्रोडक्शन, उसमें बुल एंड बियर मार्केट का दो ही रीजन है, एंड दो मेजर इमोशन काम करते हैं, बिकॉज ऑल द स्टॉक मार्केट मेजरली देयर ओनली टू इमोशन वर्क, दैट इज फियर एंड द ग्रीड। ओके,
हम्म।
लालच और डर, फियर और ग्रीड। ओके, so naturally if you think about these two emotions of the human mind, between greed and fear, which emotion is more stronger?
ओके।
डर डर और लालच में से कौन सा इमोशन ज्यादा स्ट्रांग है इन जनरल?
लालच।
नहीं, नॉर्मली डर डर का इमोशन ज्यादा स्ट्रांग है। जैसे आप किसी को सपोज करो कि उसको पता है कि बिल्डिंग के नीचे मतलब 100 रुपए की नोट गिरी है और रात के 12 बजे पूरा अंधेरा है। 100 रुपए की नोट है,
हम्म।
लालच है। लेकिन
हम्म।
लेकिन अगर वो उसके मतलब पूरी अंधेरी रात है तो शायद आदमी जाने से
डर।
डरेगा।
डर। हाँ, डर।
तो वैसे स्टॉक मार्केट में क्या होता है कि जब भी प्राइस का मोमेंट अप होता है तो देयर इज अ ग्रीड। ओके,
हम्म।
व्हेनेवर इट अ फॉलिंग हैपनिंग, दैट इज द फियर। तो क्योंकि फियर
ये।
का इमोशन ज्यादा स्ट्रांग है, तो जब भी स्टॉक किसी का भी स्टॉक प्राइस जब गिरता है ना, तो उसका
हम्म।
गिरना ज्यादा तेजी से होता है। इट टेक्स
ओके।
सम टाइम टू मार्केट टू गो अप।
हम्म।
तो नॉर्मली नॉर्मली क्या है कि जो थोड़े स्मार्ट ट्रेडर हैं वो लोग
हम्म।
शॉर्ट मतलब वो बैठे, देयर आर सम स्मार्ट ट्रेडर हु वेट फॉर द मार्केट टू फॉल, और उस समय वो शॉर्ट
हम्म।
सेलिंग ज्यादा, क्योंकि शॉर्ट सेलिंग का जो टारगेट है वो बहुत जल्दी अचीव होता है। ओके,
हम्म।
आप यहीं पे रिसेंट एग्जांपल देखिए, फ्रॉम दिस प्राइस पॉइंट, ओके, 700 टू अराउंड 741, it took many
हम्म।
candles, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. It took around
हम्म।
10 hours. But to come
हम्म।
back at the same price point, it took one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8.
हम्म।
Okay, if you ignore last two candle, it took around 6 hours only.
हम्म।
तो कभी भी मार्केट जो अप जाएगा वो धीरे धीरे जाएगा। अगेन ये नॉर्मल कंडीशन है। There are some exceptions also, but majority of the cases, market goes slowly, comes back very fast.
Hmm.
तो ये इसका भी क्या, इमोशनली हमको एक बैलेंस रखना पड़ेगा कि अगर हमारा सेटअप बहुत अच्छा एनालिसिस है और सारे मोस्ट ऑफ द इंडिकेटर्स आर गिविंग अ सेल सिग्नल, तो
Hmm.
सेल हमें करना, सेल हमें, क्योंकि इंडिकेशन सेल का है तो सेल करना चाहिए। और उसका दूसरा फायदा यह है कि सेल, जब भी आप सेल करते हो तो वो भी टारगेट बहुत फास्ट अचीव होगा।
Hmm.
हम्म। बट वट एवर इज योर फी, आई मीन योर काइंड ऑफ नॉर्मल इमोशन सेट कि हाँ नॉर्मली हम पहले बाई करेंगे बाद में सेल करेंगे, दैट इज द कॉमन थिंग।
Hmm.
किसी भी न्यू लर्नर के साथ, आई मीन फॉर मी इट टुक अराउंड इनिशियली 15, आई मीन 20, 21, 20, more than 20 days to do the short selling.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so this was the today's one. I mean, considering intraday, I wanted to give an example, but so far I was not getting the hint from the audience. Okay,
Hmm.
but now today's naturally, okay, you have anyway you suggested and we covered that intraday.
Hmm.
And overall analysis wise is the same. I mean, you learn in front of it. It is the same thing. Was only the time. So okay, and the suggestion is that whatever the stock you are selecting, try to
Hmm.
be with that stock for some time. So
Okay.
consider stock as a friend. I mean, to if you wanted to do the friendship with someone, okay, just
Hmm.
a general example. That means you
Hmm.
need to spend some time with that person for a couple of days, maybe couple of weeks, to understand
Hmm.
the movement of that particular person or that particular stock. If you keep on changing the stock every day, it will be very
Hmm.
difficult to know that movement of the stock.
Hmm.
So for a good learning purpose, try to spend, maybe select one or two stock or maybe few stock, and if we select, maybe spend some time every day, try to analyze the move, how it is happening, so that you will get a more confidence. Okay, one for this particular stock, you need to analyze maybe 1 hour to 15 minutes or 4 hour to 1 hour.
Hmm.
However, considering the intraday, I think in general any stock, okay, try these two combination, okay, and see which one is working
Hmm.
better way for you. 4 hour versus 1 hour, or 1 hour versus 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So anything else? I mean, any other stock? Maybe quickly we wanted to do the analysis for tomorrow. Please suggest we can do it, and maybe tomorrow you can observe that one. Do you have any other stock
Um.
in mind,
Yeah. Vedanta. Actually,
Vedanta?
yeah, Vedanta.
Okay,
Hmm.
Vedanta Limited, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as always, whenever we see the stock, we need to do the whatever the complete history. So Vedanta history, it has been an outperformer for initial few years. So
Hmm.
1995 till 2010.
Hmm.
Okay, it was the outperformer,
Hmm.
and it has made the all-time high also sometime in 2011. So this is the all-time high.
Hmm.
Okay, after that it went down, and went down, it went kind of a double bottom.
Hmm.
And from here it again took a support and went up, again went down and took a support. So basically it made a
Hmm.
triple bottom. So this is a line where it took a 3 times support and again went up.
Hmm.
And this is the monthly. So monthly wise, if you see, it is a kind of a sideways. It is not neither breaking its previous high nor breaking
Hmm.
its previous low. It is moving in between. Okay.
Hmm.
Overall, it is in a sideways. Let us see in the lowest time frame what is happening. So I'm looking at the weekly time frame. So we can put maybe some more support and resistance. So this is one under, I can say, resistance. Okay. Uh, maybe considering the recent one, maybe this one, this is more appropriate. This taken 2 times resistance. So what we need to do, we need to do the, okay. So which kind, I mean, are you looking this particular stock for day trading or position trading?
Uh, Day trading.
Okay, so day trading means we can do the analysis and lower time frame. So let us look at the 4 hourly chart frame. In a 4 hour, I changed it,
Hmm.
and then I'm adding MACD.
Hmm.
MACD. So MS, by looking at just MACD, what is happening? It is making a positive crossover, right?
Hmm.
And look at what is happening hourly.
Hmm.
Hourly, hourly says it is a went up and become a down tick.
Hmm.
So so we in hourly and 4 hourly there is some different contradiction we are getting. Let us see what is the other indicator RSI and stochastic are saying. So I will
Hmm.
change it to 15 minutes, and in 15 minutes RSI is in bit, so value is lower than 60, and
Hmm.
it is after down and up, it is more of the flat. Stochastic is again giving a up signal, and in 1 hour MACD is also giving a down signal. So
Hmm.
basically you can see there is a not clear cut indication. Even the first analysis of MACD plus stochastic and RSI are giving a mixed signal.
Hmm.
Okay, so far it has not giving a any clear signal, but by considering the 4 hour or 1 hour data, especially the 4 hour data, 4 hour data is giving a buy signal. Okay, so
Hmm.
maybe we need to, okay, or so one thing that even 4 hour and even 1 hour signal also, if one both give the buy signal in terms of its MACD, and
Hmm.
in a lower time frame means in the 15 minutes, stochastic and RSI should be also giving a buy signal. So in that case, we can analyze some other, I mean analyze other indicators also and take that, because as of now it is a kind of a mixed feelings we are getting. So maybe it
Hmm.
is not giving clear. So but tomorrow whenever markets open, try observe the movement, and
Hmm.
when it is giving a, you know all the I mean these initial indicators are giving a clear cut one signal, either buy or sell, then maybe analyze
Hmm.
rest of the indicators, and if rest of the indicators are also in sync with stochastic MACD and RSI, then you can take the trade accordingly. Okay,
Okay.
because in
Hmm.
okay, so one more thing, intraday means whenever we are analyzing anything in a 15-minute to 1 hour time frame, what it
Hmm.
means that in the any next 15 minutes, the
Hmm.
the market trend will change.
Okay.
Are you getting? So whatever is happening in a lower time frame, it will change in the multiple of that time frame. So for example, if we are analyzing intraday, that means mostly we're looking at hourly or 15 minutes, right? So that means
Hmm.
to any change to happen, it will take multiple of 1 hour to 15 minutes to change.
Hmm.
Okay, so that means that can happen in the next 1 hour to couple of more hours. Similarly, when we are doing the analysis as a positional trader or the medium to long term investment, we are doing the analysis in one day to 1 week. So what does it mean? That to do any uh, reversal from that trend, that decision criticized thing, it will take the multiple of days and weeks. Okay,
Hmm.
so it will not happen immediately because we are analyzing the daily time. So डेली का जो भी एनालिसिस का रिजल्ट, उसका रिवर्सल डेली टाइम फ्रेम में ही होगा, और अगर हम 15 मिनट टू 1 आवर में कर रहे हैं एनालिसिस, तो उसका जो ट्रेंड का चेंज है वो 15 to 1 आवर में हो सकता है. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से.
Okay.
इट्स लाइक ऐसा समझ लीजिए कि किसी पर्सन का मूड सपोज कीजिए कि हफ्ते भर में या महीने भर में कभी कभी खराब होता है, आप समझ रहे हैं ना।
हम्म
तो उसका फिर भी
हम्म
मतलब मूड ऐसा नहीं होगा उसका रोज ही खराब, मतलब खराब या अच्छा फुल, उसका मूड चेंज होने में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा।
हम्म
और छोटा बच्चा है, उसका मूड अगर जैसे वो बात करते करते अगर वो एकदम से बिगड़ गया तो मतलब वो जल्दी भी वो मान भी जाएगा। छोटे बच्चे होते हैं ना, मतलब 1-2 घंटे में उनका मूड बिगड़ गया, बट वो जल्दी
हम्म
या उतना जल्दी मान भी जाते हैं। बड़े लोग का मूड हो सकता है कि एकदम से डेली नहीं खराब होता है, लेकिन अगर खराब हुआ
हम्म
तो उनको ठीक होने में उतना ही टाइम लगेगा।
हम्म
तो वैसे हमारा इंट्राडे का भी एनालिसिस है। इंट्राडे का एनालिसिस का जो रिजल्ट है कि वो उसका चेंजेस सेम डे में मतलब सेम डे में हो सकता है, बिकॉज हमारा लोअर टाइम फ्रेम में हम उसको देख रहे हैं।
हाँ
तो दैट इज द रीजन उसको हमें ऑब्जर्व करना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्लोजली। ठीक है।
ओके
हाँ।
हम्म
हाँ, नो प्रॉब्लम। आप इसको कल देखिए। ओवरऑल अगर मैं थोड़ा हायर टाइम फ्रेम में अगर हम इसको देखते हैं तो डेली के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से अगर देखेंगे तो क्या हुआ है, एमएससीडी का पॉजिटिव क्रॉसओवर हुआ है, स्टोचैस्टिक भी
हम्म
अप है, आरएसआई भी अप है। ओवरऑल
हम्म
ओवरऑल इन जनरल जो पर्सनल सजेशन ये है कि स्टॉक के पास ऊपर जाने की पॉसिबिलिटी ज्यादा है।
हम्म
ओके, फिलहाल के लिए। और अगर इसका
हम्म
हम एक स्लैंटिंग रेजिस्टेंस अगर कुछ और लेते हैं, सो सपोज कीजिए maybe from here I will just put a slanting support line maybe here. Okay,
हम्म
so this is the line where it has took the support, right? So
हम्म
it has started from here took a false breakdown. It broke but again could not sustain and went up, again went up and again came back here, took the support of the same line and again it went up. Now again
हम्म
coming closer to the same line. Okay, or it is moving, so it might touch here. So either it will touch and break this line, or so far it is giving a signal largely that okay, it has the, I think, intention to go up. Okay, only. So
हम्म
okay, so daily, in daily time frame also it is showing a upward trend only.
ओके
Okay, but in daily time frame there is a one possibility here. So in the recent one it is coming down, and after down it is going a south sideways. Okay, so there is a also possibility of the continuation pattern. Maybe that means the recent trend is down. It is going in a I can say sideways. There is a possibility also it come down. So how much it will come down? Maybe that that one we can decide based on the support line. So even it is coming down, this support line will be my stop loss whenever we are trying to put a take a trade.
हम्म
So if we suppose we are planning to purchase it, if it is completely breaking the support line, we can plan to exit. Or whenever it touched the support line and it started moving up, and our
हम्म
other indicators are suggesting to buy, we can also take a long entry. That means we can buy.
ओके
So it is a kind of a cautious status. We need to maybe have some more observation before before you decide to take a trade. So just keep an eye. I mean, try to be with that stock. Do the observation every day, and whenever possible, try looking at into the maybe laptop or desktop. Big
या
monitor.
हम्म
Okay, Sapna ji. Or good. Is there any other last minute question that I can help you with?
नहीं not है
Okay, फिर ठीक है चलिए फिर हम
हाँ
कल बात करेंगे। ओके,
हाँ जी
या थैंक यू सो
ओके
मच।